What's going on, everybody? Man, Eric Wilson for the Sports Arena. Yeah, I'm back here where I am with my Week 2 picks. And, as of right now, I'm 2-0 on Thursday night games. I knew Patrick Mahomes would find a way to get it done, so that's why I've picked him. And, so far, so good. But let's get to the rest of these matchups for Week 2 here in the NFL. And we'll start with the New York Jets heading to the Cleveland Browns. I want to believe in the Jets. Please believe me, I do. However, after seeing what Myles Garrett did to Baker Mayfield, Joe Flacco, unfortunately, I feel like you're going to be receiving more of the same. So I have the Cleveland Browns winning this one, their home opener. Now, going on to Washington at Detroit. Detroit has been the underdog, as we all know, for the last 24 games. 24. Let that marinate for a moment. Washington played Jacksonville. Jacksonville, I feel, is still trying to establish their identity. So I'm actually going to side with the Detroit Lions and say, after what I saw DeAndre Swift do to my Eagles defense, I can only imagine him having that same type of activity against the Washington defense. So I've got Detroit winning this one. Tampa at New Orleans. Y'all know I very rarely go against Brady, but let's look at the facts. The last 4 out of 5 times Brady has faced the Saints, Cam Jordan in that defense has basically just beat the Bucs. Leonard Fournette's probably going to have a great game. I love Mike Evans, Julio Jones, but we've all seen the injury report this week. We've all seen players who either didn't fully participate or who were on rest. New Orleans is just chomping for this opportunity to go 5 for 6. So I'm taking the Saints to beat Tampa in New Orleans. Carolina at the Giants. I wish I could sit here and tell you that the Giants win against Tennessee was not a fluke. I believe in Saquon Barkley. I don't know what Brian Daboll and the rest of that coaching staff has given to this New York Giants team, but they look like they are on a true mission. However, it is Baker Mayfield, and I think this is going to be the tale of the running backs. 2 running backs very prominent. Christian McCaffrey on one side, Saquon on the other. I am going to give a slight edge to Carolina and say this one's a close one, but I have Carolina winning this matchup. New England at Pittsburgh. Bill Belichick versus Mike Tomlin. Mac Jones versus Mitchell Trubisky. They lost to Miami. So it's very hard for me to sit here and say I can see New England losing 2 in a row. But Mike Tomlin has that Pittsburgh team buying in. And did we forget the one thing they do is breed wide receivers? Now, listen, TJ Watt not playing does play a major factor, but I still am siding with the black and yellow with the Pittsburgh Steelers on this one. Indianapolis at Jacksonville. I mean, this whole division is not going to surprise, impress, or even scare me throughout this entire season. It's a divisional matchup. I know it should be a flip of the coin. And originally, I was going to go with the Jacksonville Jaguars, but I'm actually siding with the Colts on this one. I just have to believe that Jonathan Taylor has a little payback for what should have happened at the end of last season when they should have been able to run the ball and get into the end zone and beat Jacksonville. But I am taking the Colts on this one. Miami at Baltimore. John, I love you, but it's Baltimore. And Lamar is going to remind your Dolphin defense who he is. Have fun playing in Maryland. I got Baltimore in this one. No more needs to be said. Oh, yeah, one thing. Stop asking Lamar about his contract. Okay. Atlanta at the Rams, no brainer. Listen, the Rams haven't played since the season opener. I know they're upset. I know Aaron Donald wants to get at this team and remind people who he is. I know Jalen Rand wants to do more of the same. I'm taking the Rams in this one. Seattle at San Francisco. Here's what I'm going to tell y'all. I fully think that the momentum for the Seattle Seahawks is going to continue from Monday night into this matchup. Granted, it is in San Fran. Trey Lance and everybody on the San Francisco 49ers team played through a, quote, monsoon, still lost to the Bears. You lost to the Bears. It's just going to add more conspiracy as to did they make the right decisions putting Trey Lance in and not playing Jimmy G? I'm taking Seattle to beat San Francisco this Sunday. Cincy at Dallas. Y'all already know if you watched week 1, and by the way, to all of you who did, thank you. I'm taking the Bengals just because, I've told you every week. Philly, whoever's playing Dallas. Enough said. Houston at Denver. Houston, you surprised me. You really, truly did. I didn't think Davis Mills and Lovie Smith were going to be able to form a camaraderie and form a partnership that was going to be executed very well on the field. Granted, it was only 1 week. However, I am actually going to go with Denver. I feel as though Russell Wilson is going to kind of remind people who he is. And again, you are a $250 million player. You got to show up, especially when you have all the weapons and you got an offensive line that's protecting you. Come on, Russ. That's why we family. I can say that. But taking Denver in this one. Arizona at Vegas. Kyler. Oh, I know you're waiting for, DeAndre Hopkins, the best wide receiver in the NFL today, to come back. I know you are. But in the meantime and in between time, you have got to figure some stuff out, young man. You truly do. On the flip side, Derek Carr, you have your college wide receiver in your back pocket. Did you forget that you have everybody else that you can throw to as well? Or was your focus slowly on him to get him to feel acclimated to this system? Come on, man. Figure this out. Vegas, I got you in a close one, but please believe if you are not able to pull this out, man, I don't know how much I'm going to be able to invest or put my time into the success of your team. Chicago at Green Bay. Boy, y'all know me. I want to pick Chicago so bad. I got love for Justin Fields. I know what that brother's capable of. And after the week 1 monsoon game against San Fran, but Aaron Rodgers has made it abundantly clear in 3 simple words when he says, I own you. So I'm going to say this to Chicago. I'm going with Green Bay. But please believe, Chicago, if y'all find a way to pull this out, I might just jump on the bandwagon. I might. Because y'all are dysfunctional as all get out. But I know Aaron Rodgers is pissed. I know he wants to prove people that week 1 is just week 1. The rest of the season, he's going to do what he does, which is finish 12-5 and be in the MVP race. Shout out to my man, Ray Lynn. But yeah, I'm going to side with Green Bay on this one. I won't be heartbroken, though. Let me be very clear. 2 Monday night matchups. Both teams I love. One is in my heart. The other one is just they're on a mission. I got Buffalo beating Tennessee, and of course, I got Philly beating Minnesota. That's Monday Night Football. All right, let me run down these for you guys again. I finished with 8 wins last week. Let's see how I do this week. But again, already got Kansas City. I got Cleveland. I got Detroit, New Orleans, Carolina, Pittsburgh, Indianapolis, Baltimore, the Rams, Seattle, Cincy, Denver, Las Vegas, the Packers, the Bills, and of course, the EAGLES Eagles. Your man Eric Wilson for the Sports Arena. And don't forget, check us out Monday and Wednesday nights, 10 p.m. Eastern. I will talk to y'all next week. Peace.